So to form your parenthetical citation, what you're going to need to start with is your full MLA citation. Your full MLA citation is going to be on your works cited page at the end of your paper. Your parenthetical citations are going to be after every sentence that you use from this part of the chart. The parenthetical citation is going to go at the end of every bullet point that you have put information from a source. What you need to do to create the parenthetical citation is, first of all, on your first bullet point, go ahead and remove the punctuation mark that's right there. So I've got a period here. Take that period off. We're going to put it back in just a minute. Then I'm going to go outside the quotes. This first one is a quote, so I've got to get outside the quotation marks, and then I'm going to hit space, and I'm going to open my parentheses. In order to know what to put into your parentheses, you have to look back at this full MLA citation, and the rule is for MLA, you have to put whatever the first word is for your citation. For me, that's Dominowski. That is the author's last name. For you, if you do not have an author name, it may be the first word of the title. So if I didn't have Camila Dominowski as my author name, I would use of. And let me mention here that if you have the first word of an article as your first word in your citation, like of, an, a, the, from, a preposition or an article, you need to go ahead and do the first two words here, just because this first word is a unimportant, insignificant word. But whatever's first here, you're going to Control-C or right-click and copy, and then you're going to go right here into your parentheses and right-click, and you're going to paste. Now, traditionally with MLA, after the author's last name or the first part of the title, whatever you have, you're going to put the page number. However, all of our sources this time are online, so we don't have page numbers. So if you don't have page numbers, you just don't put anything after the first word. So I'm going to close my parentheses. Now that period that we took out right here is going to be added after the parentheses. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this parenthetical citation. This is a parenthetical citation, parentheses, parenthetical, and then citing your source, citation. I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to copy. And then for every other bullet point for this source, I am going to go right before the period at the end of the sentence. I'm going to hit space. And then I am going to right-click and hit paste or Control-V. Now notice right here when I copied, I actually copied that extra period. I don't want two periods here, so if yours did the same thing, hit backspace on that. And then you go through and you do that for every source, or not for every source, for every bullet point actually. So this time on the third bullet point, I'm going to backspace that period because it's in what I've copied. Then I'm going to right click and paste. And then you just do that for all of the other bullet points. This is going to ensure that when you copy something from this chart into your body paragraphs, it's already cited for you. If you do not have this right here in your paper when you use this sentence, then you will get a 0 for plagiarism. This is as essential for avoiding plagiarism as this. If your paper doesn't have these in it, when you copy and paste this information over, you're going to get a 0. So please make sure that you're doing this at the end of every bullet point for every source. Now this bullet point right here, I want to show you a special situation here. You've got an exclamation mark here. For MLA, if it's a question mark or an exclamation mark, you don't take it off like you do the period. You go ahead and add your parenthetical citation, and you still keep the period right here at the end. So you have an exclamation mark or a question mark here, then your parenthetical citation and a period here. That's how it should look. Go ahead and copy and paste your parenthetical citations for all of your bullet points on source